after installing Tailwindcss and learning about how to manipulate styles, let's start add some style to our Nuxt application. So let's return to our code here. Okay, let's start from the home page index.value. Let's open pages and index.value. Okay, now here in this page it's supposed to display the latest blog posts here. So for now let's add a header. Okay, let's add a class to this div text 3xl, and then let's add mp version button dash 4, and then I will add an h1 latest posts. Okay, and here I will add a section. This section will display a list of posts. Now if you return to the browser and refresh, now let's return to the home page. Now this is latest posts here. Okay, let's mistakenly instead I will add this class for the h1, not the div. Okay, now let's create a new helper component which will act as our post. We'll use this post component to be displayed right here underneath the latest posts h1. Okay, so let's return to our code, and inside of the components let's create the post component. I will use the composition API, so I will select the first choice. Okay, let's add article tag here for the post. And I will add an h1. The post has a title h1. Okay, and post title. Okay, and then add a b tag for the post description or exhibit post description. Okay, let's repeat this word. Okay, now and let's add a span for the author created by go. Let's add a time tag for the post creation time. Okay, let's see, for example, okay, and underneath I will add a hyperlink. Read more. Okay, now let's return to the browser and refresh. Here there is nothing because we didn't use the post component yet. Now let's use the post component inside of the index.view file. So here let's call the post component. As you see, I don't add an import statement here because as we talked recently about the features of Nuxt 3, that's the Nuxt 3 provide us with auto import, so you don't have to import the component explicitly. Now let's copy this component tag and paste it one more time, and then let's go to the browser and refresh. Here you will see the post component. Okay, the post title, the post description created by, and the time, and the read more. Now let's style this post component so it looks fine. Now go here and inside of the post bio, let's add some styling. We will use Tailwind styles here, so let's add some styling to this post component. We'll add a class of cart and then mb-7 and mt-1. Okay, this is cart plus mb-7. If you want to read more about these classes, just go here and side of Tailwind, search for tailwindcss.com. Here in the docs you will find all the classes. Search for here, let's go to the version. Where is the version here? Yes, this is the version. You will see the classes for the version here. mx-0, which means margin left 0 and margin right 0. Here mb-7, which means margin button by 7 pixels, and mt-1 margin top hyphen by 1 pixel. Okay, now let's add styling for the post title as well. So let's add class text dash xl. Okay, and I will add margin button hyphen 2. Okay, here let's add a link, so I will use Nuxt link component. As we know that Nuxt link accepts a two attribute to be passed in. Let's add the two attribute for now to be hash. Okay, now let's review this. Okay, this is the post title. Now let's add a style for the post description. I'll add class text sm. Okay, and let's add another class for the created by. We'll add block, which means display block, and text sm. Okay, and mt-2 and mb-2. Let's review this. Okay, this is the post description and the created by. Let's add time. Okay, let's copy this style from here and add it inside the time tag, and let's remove those two classes and use text blue hyphen 500. Okay, and here instead of using the anchor tag, I will use Nuxt link for now, and it's to attribute to be hash. Okay, now let's check this in the browser. Okay, now this is each post as you see here in the browser.